Hey there, gang. I hope you're having a great day. This is Kawaii50 with another FGO video. And since it is Chaldea Boys Collection season, I really wanted to take this opportunity to focus on the boys. Because while this is, FGO, and a lot of people talk about, waifu game, there are some pretty fantastic male characters here in FGO. So I wanted to talk about a few of my favorites. And you should post your favorites down in the comments section below because, well, my choices don't invalidate yours. And if you agree with any one of my choices, you should go ahead and share this for your own little bit of extra validation, because Lord knows I do that with videos too. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and talk about some boys. So the first boy I definitely want to talk about is Napoleon. This man was the absolute shining star of the Scandinavian Lost Belt. This man was our anchor. He was the main thing that kept us tethered to the possibility that we might possibly win, even with all the odds stacked against us. And that wasn't even the most oppressive Lost Belt. Thinking about that in retrospect is kind of horrifying, but it just goes to show how much of an impact Napoleon had on our victory. Is Napoleon really anything like the Napoleon that actually existed? Probably not. This is a more idealized version of him. But I've got to say, I really appreciate the kind of person that was created in this idealized version of Napoleon. Napoleon will do whatever he can to help make your dream reality. And odds are he's going to do it. He is the man of infinite possibilities. He is the iconic ideal hero. He is the agreed upon version of a hero that the collective consciousness of the people have decided on, and I adore him for it. So it's long been said that if it wasn't for MASH, there is one servant that would definitely be paired with our protagonist, and that, of course, is Edmund Dantes. And you've just got to have an appreciation for Edmund Dantes after everything he has gone through in the story to ensure our success. And you can even add more to that list if you have decided that events are canon. I know a lot of us are still a little bit nebulous on that, but Dantes is the man that will absolutely burst through time, space, alternate dimensions. He'll walk into dreams to give you a message or to pull you out of said dream that you might possibly be stuck in. The man will literally break the laws of reality just to go ahead and help you out. And if that isn't a bro, then I really don't know what is. Honestly, this man is Avenger incarnate. This man is Batman. This man is Ghost Rider. This man is here to avenge basically anything. And he has chosen to take all of that avenging energy and focus it on you to help you out. Fantastic, Edmund. Fan-freaking-tastic. The Ghost of Tosa, Okada Izo. Yes, we're absolutely going to talk about Okada Izo. I feel like a lot of you will agree on Okada Izo, because let's be honest, you grailed him, right? You grailed him. A bunch of people have grailed him. Yeah, Okada's great. Okada is absolutely fantastic. I love this incarnation of Manslayer Izo. I love his absolute, just use in the game in general, even though this isn't necessarily a list about using these characters in game, then when it comes to any sort of statistics or anything like that, he is just a really fun character to field. Swift and powerful as a falcon is an absolute apt description of this man, because he ends boss fights real quick. And I just really love how he's represented in the Guda Guda story. A lot of my favorite moments from Guda Guda featured Okada Izo in them, and I am very happy that it looks like he's going to keep coming back for years and years to come. So Kentoki was definitely going to make a spot on this list for a number of reasons. Also, just little sidebar, but I fully believe that if you didn't enjoy Kentoki at his stage 4, you don't deserve him at his Heian warrior attire. Just saying, just saying. Kentoki was one of those servants, much like a lot of people will say, you know, Edmund Dante's carries Gudao / Ritsuka through the story a lot. Kentoki was that for me. Kentoki was my driving force that pushed me through the story. Whenever I thought something might have been a little bit difficult, after I pulled Kentoki, I just started throwing him at the problem, and he ended up pushing through it no matter what, to the point where I just perpetually kept him on my front line. For the entirety of part 1, actually, Kentoki was that driving force for me. And when it comes to the story, the man's just pure, the man's just innocent, the man is just a joy to see whenever he pops up in any variation of the story. You know, there's a lot of fan art out there of Kentoki pushing Master aside and being like, listen, I got this. No matter what, I will go ahead and push us through this obstacle. And after using Kentoki so much in the game, I fully believe that. This man was my first Bond 10, and it was well deserved. And finally, I know a lot of you definitely predicted this one, especially if you've been following the channel for a while. Achilles. Achilles is my favorite male character in the entire Fate franchise. A lot of that stemming from the fact that I read the Iliad when I was in high school, and I really enjoyed that. And that sort of ended up foisting itself upon Achilles in the Fate series proper. I really love Achilles as a hero, not only from the Iliad, but from how he's presented in Fate. You know, the fact that his mother asked him, listen, do you want to live an ordinary life of peace and tranquility, or will you die a famed hero? The man chose to die a famed hero without hesitation and lived his life to the fullest to be able to do that. I really just, every single time Achilles pops up, there is just a massive smile on my face, and I continually use this man whenever the opportunity arises so he can push through all of his foes with Troyes Tragoedia. Achilles is also sort of the catalyst for me feeling some negative feelings towards Chiron, because while that was a very thematic confrontation between the two of them, it really ended up denying me that Achilles versus Karna showdown that I really wish I could see show up in some Fate or form. But the Fate franchise is vast, so maybe I will finally get my desired showdown someday. Anyways, gang, sat and thought about it, and those are my 5 favorite male characters in Fate. Of course, we want to go with characters that identify as male, so Emperor Qin Shi Huang did not end up fitting the bill, but that is the Emperor's right, and I fully and utterly respect that. Let me know who your favorite male characters are down in the comment section below, and let me know if you like any of the characters I posted as well. Down on the way to the comment section, you will find the description. In the description, there is a Discord. That link is always open for you to come and talk about Fate, as well as a bunch of other games. We've got some fairly active communities for things like Genshin Impact. I see a lot of people posting about punishing Grey Raven. There are quite a few things that our group is talking about. The Master Duel community especially, I've seen them talking a lot down in that Discord. So maybe go ahead, pop in, say hi. Of course, there's links to my Patreon and Twitch, and I'd like to give a big thanks to everyone on those platforms, as well as all of you here on YouTube. As long as you all continue coming to watch these videos, I will continue making them. So thank you for your continuous support, everyone. Anyways, gang, that's it for me, Kawaii50. I hope you all have a phenomenal day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.